My older brothers played, and when you have siblings, older siblings, you always just want to do what they're doing. And my parents were really big into the sport, especially my dad. He started playing once he had kids, and it just kind of took off from that. I like the feeling of it all being on you, and if you lost, it was your fault. If you won, it was because of you, and I really liked that aspect of it. My sophomore year, I hadn't lost a match all season, and then I lost first round at states, and it was kind of like, it was super, super upsetting because I really felt like, that was going to be it. And then my junior year was when I won it. It was just like what I had been wanting to do for so long since watching my brother play high school tennis, so I think that was the most rewarding accomplishment. I definitely wanted to play college tennis. I had no expectations really. I just thought that this would be a great opportunity for me, and as I got older, I got some more interest from more schools, and it really turned out to be, one of the greatest experiences of my life. I think my biggest accomplishment was when our team won ACCs. It was just such a fun weekend. All of our families were there. The tournament was hosted about 30 minutes from Chapel Hill, and in the finals we played Florida State, who we had lost to in the regular season, and it was one of those matches where it came down to the last court and it went to a third set tiebreaker, so it was as close as it possibly could be. After I graduated, I worked in New York. I was a sales intern for Vox Media, and it was my first time in maybe like 15 years not playing tennis, not having something with tennis involved in my life, and it was a much needed break, I think. I got to learn a little bit more about myself outside of the sport, which I felt like that had really defined my life for so long, and I just needed a little bit of a break.
I remember in August of 2014, not only after just like talking about it kind of half serious, I called her and I was just like, I gave her my recruiting pitch, and then I said, why don't you just think about it for a month, because there's obviously other people I'm considering, but I would want you the most, and if you don't want to do it, I completely understand, but if you do want to do it, I need to know.
Max was someone that I always kept in touch with, even after he left North Carolina. He had been talking to me for a little bit about being his GA. I hadn't really considered it that much until a couple months after I graduated. I thought, maybe it would be really great to get another degree and then also try out coaching.
And then I remember it was like the first or second week of our practices here, and we were actually practicing right over there, and my phone was on this table over here, and I walked over and I saw the text message from her.
And I just texted him and telling him that I was going to do it, and he was so excited, and he couldn't believe it at first. I know he's really happy, and I was really happy to be able to help him out and be able to join him. I'd love to see this program just really take off by having a team ranking and just continuing to work its way up. Max has done such a great job just putting Ball State on the map in tennis, and I just think we really want to keep continuing to raise our level of tennis.